back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I'm glad you're here today because I'm ready to announce a few more races that I have coming up on the calendar. But first of all, if you are not subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the running content, including training for these races that I have coming out on the channel all the time. Now, I know that since the 50K, I haven't really had any specific races set up on my race calendar. I've just been kind of concentrating on maintaining and on strength training and kind of looking at just making sure that I'm still in really good physical shape while I decide on what I'm going to race next. Well, I have finally taken the plunge and signed up for a couple of races, and then I have a few more that I have not registered for yet as registration is not open for them, but do plan on registering. So stay tuned for some more race announcements as I get signed up for those. The first race is going to be coming up on August 6th. This is going to be an endurance race, and it is called the Death by 5K. Death by 5K holds events in various places across America, and this is the first time that they are bringing it to Little Rock, so I decided to jump in and participate for their inaugural season here. Now, the Death by 5K is going to be a 24-hour event in which you are going to run a 5K every 2.5 hours. So that's a total of 10 5K races going overnight. So this is going to be a test of just mental stamina and my endurance, because a 5K is fairly easy, and the good news is that you get 2.5 hours to complete each 5K, so that gives you plenty of time to rest and recuperate between each one. But the downside is that this is going to be an overnight event, so you have to kind of watch your time and manage your time reasonably. And it is going to be in August in Arkansas, which is super hot and super humid. So I'm going to be doing 5K races all day and then all night into the next morning. So this is going to be a definite mental challenge. I do believe that with all the rest time that I have in between each one, that the distance is not going to be a problem. But again, this is just going to be a test of mental strength. So looking forward to that. My second race that I have coming up on the calendar is going to be the Route 66 half marathon. That's going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma on November 20th. I've checked out the reviews for this, and this is part of my ongoing quest to run at least a half marathon in every state across all 50 states. And so this will get Oklahoma checked off the list, but I did a lot of digging into what is the most highly recommended half marathon in Oklahoma, and Route 66 marathon and half marathon got a ton of positive votes. A lot of people talking about this marathon and half marathon and just giving a lot of praise to the race directors and the crowd support. And plus, it's on historic Route 66, so I can't pass up a chance to do that. So I'm going to be working on my half marathon again and working on my half marathon time, making sure that I can keep up with the time limit of 16.5 minutes per mile, which should not be a problem. And I am just really looking forward to knocking another state off of my checklist. I'm looking forward to just like the historic value of Route 66 and being there and just seeing what the race atmosphere is like in Oklahoma. Now, I do have some more races that have not opened registration yet. I'm looking at one in December, and I am looking at one that is in March. And those will be some more on my 50 states half marathon quest that I am working towards. But registration has not opened for those yet, but I'm going to have some more race announcements that should be coming up fairly soon as I get registration in for those races, and I'll be able to make a more definitive announcement. So there you go. There's a couple of races that I have coming up on the calendar that I'm super excited about, keeping in mind that that first one is going to be an overnight one. If you have any suggestions for a good headlamp, I am in the market for one of those. I've been checking out what other runners have been saying. I would like to know if you are an overnight runner or a nighttime runner, what do you use? If you have any suggestions for me, make sure that you leave those down in the comments below. Or if you have a race in your state that you think I should add to my 50 half marathons list, then make sure to let me know about it down below. This is your second reminder that if you've not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it lets you stay in touch with me as I train for all of these races. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for being here. I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to take you with me on this training journey. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. See you guys later.